Good morning, everyone. This is Wizard with Wizard's Playhouse. This morning, we have a game for you. It's going to be a battle report that will be 1,500 points of Blood Angels versus 1,500 points of Necrons. 5th edition, 40k rulebook.
Okay, starting with the armies, we have 10 tactical squad. We have 1 sanguinary priest. We have a regular dreadnought. We have Commander Dante and a 5-man squad of the Sanguinary Guard. We have 9 Death Company, a Storm Raven, a 5-man Terminator squad. On the Necron side, we have 2 15-man squads of Necron warriors. We have a Necron Lord that's on foot. That's the second squad of warriors. We have 5 Scarabs. We have 5 destroyers, and then we have another lord on a destroyer body. And then we have a monolith. The table setup is really plain and simple. We didn't put a lot onto the table because we were hoping that with the extra range or the free open shots that the Necrons would actually be a little bit more balanced with the Blood Angels. If you can kind of see the black dots in the corner of the table, that's actually where the 4x6 table stops. The rest of it's just open space. Okay, we're starting off the game and we're rolling to see who gets deployment. And I'm the Blood Angels player, and I rolled a 1, and the Necron player rolls a 2. So he wins, and he wants me to take first turn. So I choose my deployment zone and begin setup. So first place the Storm Raven. That Storm Raven has laser cannons and a multi-melta. Setting up the tactical squad on the other side of the building, and the tactical squad has a missile launcher and a melta gun, and the sanguinary priest has the lightning claws, and he is actually going to be attached to the tactical squad to giving them the feel no pain. And I'm trying to keep myself spread out here because not knowing where the monolith is going to be, the monolith's blast template, I have been through the situation where I lost all of my tactical squads to one blast template, so don't want that to happen again. And here I'm just setting up Dante and the Sanguinary Guard. And then the Necron player is setting up now. Where he's putting the destroyers now, he's replacing it. Here, this Necron count that pops up is because the Necrons are not properly glued all the way, and it's a running joke in our group that how many Necron models fall apart in each game. So you'll see every time one happens, you'll see it click up on the screen. So he sets out the destroyers, and at first he set him a little too far forward because he's backing him off now, but he's setting him up over that edge to kind of use the hill a little bit for cover. That Destroyer Lord has a Res Orb and the Invulnerable save. Can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head. The other Necron Lord that's not on a Destroyer body also has the Res Orb, and he has Gaze of Flame and Nightmare Shroud and the War Scythe. So he's setting up his first of his 2 squads of Necron warriors. And his goal here for the Necron, originally what he was thinking was to put the Lord in between the 2 Necron warrior squads. That way the Lord could go with either group as needed, which seemed like a pretty good tactic. The Scarab squad, the 5-man Scarab squad, has the disruption fields, and originally they were designed to be an anti-dreadnought, since the dreadnought could lock in the warriors in combat. So he is setting the Scarabs up, and where he places them, it is completely blocked of line of sight, so you cannot shoot at those Scarabs. And the monolith is in reserves. He's attempting to steal first turn, and he does not. Here we go with the Blood Angels first turn. I didn't note it, but the Dreadnought and the Death Company are inside the Storm Raven, and the Terminators are coming in via Deep Strike. So my goal here was to just move that Storm Raven as close as possible, getting a Power of the Machine Spirit shot off, and then to unload all of the close combat squads that are right there. I did take the Sanguinary Guard and Dante around that side of the building as well, figuring I could hopefully split his army in half. The tactical squad did stand still so that he could fire with the blast template, and I couldn't see the scarabs, so my thinking was to blast template the warriors and scatter onto the scarabs. I didn't scatter, but I did hit 3 of the warriors, and I believe I wounded one of them, and he did fail the save, and 1 warrior went down. I'm now firing the laser cannons from the Storm Raven at his destroyer squad, just inside the range. And his twin links, so I'm re-rolling, and I did hit, and I did wound, and it goes through his armor, so he does go down. And that is all the Blood Angels do on turn 1. So on the Necron turn 1, first thing, of course, he's going to do is his will be backs, and the warrior passes, and then his destroyer also passes, so both of his will be backs come back up. So basically the Blood Angel shooting was for naught, but that's okay. He's now moving his warriors, and he decided to take the left-hand warrior squad and move them towards the Raven to get them within rapid-fire range to hopefully get enough glancing hits to stop the Storm Raven from being able to do anything. And while he's moving, I did want to say that I know the picture quality is not the greatest on this one. This battle report is more of a proof of concept to make sure that I can do what I'm thinking of. And the camera angles aren't really great through this. And we did, towards the end of the game, we did miss a few of the die rolls. So we do know for next time we do one to put the cameras in better places so we can get the dice rolls and see what's going on. So other than that, you know, let me know what you guys think when you get to the end of the video. He is going to, at this point, he's moving his scarabs up. He is turbo boosting them up to give them that 3+ cover save, and then the fact that they are a swarm means it becomes a 2+ cover save. At this point, he could have attacked the Storm Raven, but he forgot about the disruption fields. And there's the second Necron count, because one of the scarabs did fall off of the base. He's going to try to put it back on. I think he just leaves it on there and puts it back on the table. So we are at Necron count 2 as far as falling apart goes. He's now moving the destroyers up, getting them within range to fire at the tactical squad. Neither of the 2 warrior squads has disruption fields. We didn't have enough points to make it work. In case you're curious, this isn't the most competitive Necron army. And really, it's not the best Blood Angels army either. But we used these 2 armies for this first video because they were both completely painted. And so at first, we thought that was the best option. So now he's going to fire the first warrior squad at the Storm Raven. They are all in rapid fire range. That was 30 shots. And he got about half of them to hit. And did get about 5 or 6 glancing hits. And I get the cover save for moving flat out. And he rolls a 1. And then he rolls a 3. Since it was a glancing hit, it reduces it down to a 1. So I cannot shoot next turn except for the power of the Machine Spirit. His second 15-man warrior squad is now firing at the Raven, gets a couple of glancing hits. I make 1 save and fail the other, and he rolls a 2. So again, all that happened to the Storm Raven is I can't shoot except for the power of the Machine Spirit. He's now firing the Devastators at the tactical squad and gets a pretty good number of hits, and I really roll really bad for the Feel No Pain, and I lose 5 of the tactical squad. So that was the end of turn 1. Stay tuned for part number 2.